Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. This is Altcoin Era and this is your boy Ahmed. And today we're going to talk about the crypto markets. Now let's begin. Unfortunately, the UK is in a recession. Not only is the UK in a recession, but also Japan is in a recession and also Germany. As you can see on the graph, this is the UK GDP. And we have made 2 quarterly declines in GDP, which technically is a recession. Do you know what's ironic about this? Recessions normally make the rich richer and the poor poorer. Unfortunately, that is the system we live in, and it's called capitalism. It's unfair. There are different ways to get out of this situation, and one of them is to join the markets. Put your money into the markets. You can see right now the S&P 500 is at 5,000. Bitcoin is close to all-time highs, but Main Street, unfortunately, Main Street is struggling, whereas Wall Street is booming. Japan's economy loses its spot as the world's 3rd largest economy after falling into a recession, which is inevitable due to higher interest rates, due to more printing. This is concerning, and Japan has been in a depression for a long time. One way that you can get out of this situation is investing in the markets. This is the BTC ETF, and we have more ETF inflows. As you can see on this chart, Grayscale were selling. They kept on selling, and now we're getting more and more inflows instead of sales. As you can see, Grayscale is selling less. Let me zoom in and show you a bit more clearer. As you can see on this chart, this is the ETF, and this is the buying pressure here on the ETF. Grayscale is selling less and less. They're running out of BTC, and BlackRock is buying more and more BTC. Also Fidelity and the other companies, they're buying more and more BTC because they know BTC is very valuable and it will get you out of a recession. This is very positive. This is very ideal, and institutions are buying more and more BTC. Crypto traders see 20% chance of BTC topping 70,000 by April end. DeFi options marketplace Lyra. Bitcoin has rallied 35% in 3 weeks, with mining reward halving due in April. So we're getting the halving event in April, literally in 60 days. Lyra is a decentralized Bitcoin options marketplace, suggests a 20% probability of price rising above 70k by April. Lyra recently listed options with April 26 expiry, allowing traders to speculate on price trends ahead of the following BTC reward halving due in mid-April. This is why I am mentioning it in the first place, because Lyra traders have correctly positioned themselves for BTC's recent move above 50,000. Their latest view, the low probability of a record above 70,000 by the end of April, might be a surprise. So they got it right the first time, which was 50,000. Now, some of the traders are speculating that before the halving we could get to 70,000 US dollars. Lyra is the world's biggest decentralized crypto options venue. The protocol recently listed BTC options with an expiry date of April 26, allowing traders to bet on the price action ahead and immediately following the rewarding halving. The consensus among crypto traders is that BTC could see further gains as fiscal policy in the US remains the most stimulative in years, compensating for higher interest rates. Bitcoin blockchain's supposedly bullish mining reward halving is also due on April, and a global recession probability has declined to its lowest since December 2021, supporting risk-taking across all corners of the financial markets. For anyone who doesn't know this already, BTC is essentially the same as a triple leveraged Nasdaq. TQQ is the 3x Nasdaq ETF. Here is a comparison between the TQQ and Bitcoin. Nasdaq triple leveraged versus BTC. So it's phenomenal. It looks very, very similar. 2018, it was minus 20 on the TQQ, BTC minus 75. 2019, 134% increase, 95. 2020, 110%, and BTC was 305. 2021 was 83% increase. BTC was 60%. 2022 minus 79%, minus 64%. 2023 193%, and BTC 157%. And today, 2024, 15% versus BTC 22%. So it's very, very similar. Just letting you know, have a look at the TQQ. This is a chart of the YouTube views. As you can see here, 2024 January, we have a decline in YouTube views and an increase in price. So retail have still not yet come into the space. You have this chart here. It consists of Bencoin, Crypto Banter, BitBoy Crypto, Digital Asset News, Coin Bureau, Altcoin Daily, Data Dash, JRNY Crypto, Invest Answers. So this is a multitude of YouTubers and influencers in the space. And as you can see here, views are going down while the price is going up. And what do you think the reason is? Because we are officially in a recession, but we knew Main Street was struggling. We knew the economy was struggling before. So the main reason is people do not have disposable income like that. People have to pay higher mortgages, higher rent, higher cost of food, higher cost of living. The majority of people are unfortunately struggling. So they don't have money to spend or to speculate on things such as BTC and crypto. So therefore, retail has not yet come back into the markets. And also BTC is now driven by institutions. So retail have been priced out on BTC a long time ago. I think once interest rates come down and QE officially starts, I think we're going to see retail come back into the market. They're going to have more money. They're going to have more disposable income. Their mortgages are not going to be as high. Their rent is not going to be as high. Their petrol for their car or their gas for their car is not going to be as much. And things are going to be more easier. And it's going to be a time of ease. And then they're going to start speculating on the markets. As for now, all we have to do is take advantage. A recession is the best time to buy. Back to altcoins and why we're here. Altcoins are going to be the new Nasdaq. We're going to have hundreds all in the Nasdaq. Now, the altcoin layer one trade never stops giving. You have Psy, Su, Sol, AVAX, Casper, and Zeta. You have Psy making all-time new highs. This is the daily. Literally broke out, made all-time new highs, and we're off to the races. Another L1 protocol is Su. Same thing. Here we go. Coinbase, same thing. All new time highs for Su. You have Casper, same thing. All time new highs. You have AVAX almost making all time new highs, and you have Beam. I spoke about them as well. We have it here, Zeta Chain. And it's making all-time new highs. So the L1s are still booming. The L1 play is still really looking hot right now, and they're getting the most momentum at the moment. BTC beta coins are doing really well. Stacks and Ordinal. Stacks is doing really well. Here you have it. This is stats, and it's literally, let me show you on the weekly. And this is Mint Layer's competitor, and it's doing really well at the moment. Look at this. It looks incredible. It's just about to break all-time highs. The previous all-time high was on Monday, the 29th of November, 2021, and the price was $3.36. Currently, it's at $2.54. So we literally have from here to here, we have 28%, literally 28% before we make all-time new highs. So this is definitely a great play for BTC and also ordinals. Let me show you ordinals. This is ordinals, and it's almost about to make an all-time new high. We had a correction from here to here, which is a 48% correction. We're just about to make 48% correction, and since then we've gone up a whopping 44%. This is the weekly chart, so let me just zoom in, and ordinals is doing really well. Mint layer is the same. We're almost about to make all-time new highs. Mint layer is the same. We're almost about to make all-time new highs. We had a correction from here all the way to here, which was a 48% correction, and just like ordinals, we are almost about to make all-time new highs. We have meme coins coming back into the space: Dog with Cat, Pepe, and Bonk. Let's have a look. Meme coins are outperforming at the moment. So from here to here, we had a 53% pump. That's Pepe. Let's look at Bonk. They're outperforming at the moment this week. So let's look at Bonk. Yep, they are certainly outperforming this week. So they've gone up 50%, and let's have a look at, here we are. They've had a nice little pump this week, and it's gone up 156%. AI coins are absolutely booming at the moment. You have Tau, you have WLD, and OLAS. So these coins are really doing good. I've spoken about Tau multiple times, so let's have a look. As you can see in this graph, it's had a massive tear, and it's gone up 225%. At the moment, AI is booming. It's booming in every single place. I'm going to show you a stock. This is a stock. It's like a semiconductor AI play, and it's absolutely going parabolic. It's called Super Micro Computer, and it's gone absolutely parabolic. It's on the Nasdaq, and it's literally, wait for it, you won't believe it. Let me show you on the weekly. You won't believe it. It's gone absolutely parabolic. From here, which was at $10, and it's gone all the way to $1,000, or close to 1,000. It's gone all the way to 1,063 cents. If you had put in, let's do a calculator. If you had put in, let's do the maths. Let me show you the monthly. Let me just show you. This is the monthly. Yeah. Look at the volume. The volume is so insane and so crazy at the moment. It's just massive. And if you had just put in $10,000 when it was at $12 or $13, you would have been able to make $550,000 US. So AI is massive. It's a massive play, and I think in crypto and in stocks, it's going to be huge. Now let's look at some more crypto plays in the AI verse. Another crypto play is WorldCoin. This is Sam Altman's coin, also Sam Bankman-Fried's coin, SBF's coin. So this is WorldCoin, and it's very, very interesting. It's making an all-time new high at the moment, and it's at 110 market cap. It's a world coin, and basically it wants to get everyone's ID. So world ID sign up at the moment is 3,400,000 people, and they want to get everyone's ID. They want to register everyone's eyeballs, can make a ID for the whole world's population. And finally, some honorable mentions is Blur, Pith, and NTRN. So these coins are strong at the moment. This week they're very, very strong. Blur is incredible. I've spoken about Blur. If you're not holding Blur, I don't know what you're doing. Blur should definitely be on your portfolio. This is definitely the next NFT play. This week we made decent gains, and we went up how many? So we went up 25%. We are correcting at the moment, going back to the MA line, and I think it's definitely by the dip opportunity for Blur. If you're still not involved in Blur, get to know this project. It's a really good project. My private members are buying and accumulating this project. It's really, really good. You have Pith. It's doing all-time new highs, currently at 57 cents. It wicked all the way up to 87 cents. I think we're definitely going to hit this liquidity zone of 80. I definitely think we're going to hit this liquidity zone of 87 cents. We have 50%, ladies and gentlemen, to breach the all-time new high and get to this liquidity zone. BTC is currently at $51,743.90. It's currently down 1%, 1.09%. ETH is at $2,780.38. It's currently down 1.66%. Tether is still pegged to the dollar, and it's still $1. BNB is at $356.17. It's down 0.06%. Sol is currently at $109.31 and is down 2.6%. XRP is at 55 cents and is down 2.97%. ADA is at 58 cents and is down 2.48%. Avalanche is at $39.65. It's down 3.33%. Dogecoin is at 8 cents and it's down 1.98%. Tron is at 13 cents and it's up a whopping 3.42%. Chainlink is at $19.47. It's down 2.39%. Polkadot is at $7.60 and it's down 2.28%. Finally, Matic is at 93 cents and it's down 0.15%. This is the BTC chart, and we have smashed through our target. Our target was at $50,737. We smashed through that, and now we're heading up higher. The next resistance is $53,000. We almost hit 53,000, and now we're consolidating just below resistance. My next target is $60,000, and that's my next target. Right now, BTC is doing amazingly well. The next support is at 50,663, and then after that, the next support will be back to $48,000. Ethereum price targets currently at $2,779. I did speak about Ethereum many times, and I think it's clear skies. We're heading to $3,500, and that's where we're heading to next. This is definitely a long position. Some of our members are making a lot of money. If you want to make some gains, head over to Altcoin Era, our website, and join our private members club. We have pricing plans for beginners, intermediate, and advanced, and we can definitely help you in your journey in the crypto markets. Back to the show. Clear skies to 3,500. USDC dominance, we've spoken about this before. We need it to go back to this trend line, and this trend line is very, very important. Either we hit this trend line and then go back down, or we break this trend line and head up higher to the ultimate target is 60,000. The higher the dominance goes, the better for us and altcoins. That means we're going to have a massive altcoin season. This is great news for the ETH BTC pair. This is great news. We made a higher low, and now we're going back to this trend line. We go back to this trend line and we're going to attack it one more time. And what we really need to do is go above this trend line and go hit this next resistance. Currently, we just bounced off support, which is very, very bullish. And now we're heading to this trend line. This trend line has been here since the 9th of September 2022, and now it's currently the 17th of February 2024. It's imperative that we break this trend line. Solana price targets currently at $109.45. We broke past this trend line, as you can see, and we went all the way up to $119, and now we're heading back to the support of 110. So it's imperative that we hold above this support of 110. If we don't manage to hold above 110, we're heading back down to 107, and then after that we're heading back down to 103. So it's very, very important that we hold this trend line, and then we can continue to go further and higher to 126. Then after that, it's going to be $140. So it's important to hold these trend lines and for this resistance to now turn into support. ADA price targets currently at 58 cents. So we done really, really well. We broke past this trend line. I drew a trend line from here to here. We broke past that trend line. We broke past that trend line from here to here. Then we broke past it. Once that happened, we broke past this trend line here, another trend line here, and now we're using this trend line as support, which is at 57 cents. If we bounce on this trend line, we can ultimately hit this target of 64 cents. If we hit 64 cents and break above this, we're heading straight to $1. I've always said Cardano is a sleeping giant, like China. They are a sleeping giant. People criticize it, call it vaporware, take the piss out of it. But at the end of the day, ADA does really, really well during bull markets. It just does. We had 2 bull markets, which it broke all-time high, which is impressive. And now it's going for the 3rd all-time high. At $3. I think ADA can get to $6 to $8. And finally, your favorite, mint layer, rolled to 1,000x. Currently at 70 cents, 70246. We have made a nice bounce from 52 cents all the way up to a whopping 78 cents. We've gone up almost 60%. We've gone up 58%. Now we are making a correction and we're heading down. The best entry point to buy some more mint layer is at 67 cents. So it's 0.67016. That's the point where it's a good entry point. If we don't hold this point, then the next entry is at 60 cents, ladies and gentlemen. But for now, this looks bullish. It looks like a continuation to see further upside. My next resistance is at 87 cents. And then after that, the final resistance is at 99 cents. And then we're heading to $1. So for now, we made a good bounce from 52 cents, which is bullish. The buyers have stepped back into the market, and now buyers are in control. I've dropped an epic video on my private members club. Go check it out, guys. Mint layer part 5 is coming out soon, and then I'm going to show you how to stake and how to get those rewards. It's going to be a good episode, just like mint layer part 4. That's it for now. Thank you very much. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification button. Peace.